Hello everyone, we are from Group 12 and this is our reflection video regarding the topic of our website slash e-portfolio, which is war. My name is Shifa Aurelia.
My name is Nadia Arshika Rinisa.
And my name is.
Okay, so the first question is, what part or process or activity that I liked most during this whole project work and why? What I like most is definitely the analyzing literature part and creating the website itself. Before this, I had no idea about what an e-portfolio is and how to create one, its importance, and so on. Now I get to be more familiar with it, learn how to develop it with friends, growing our teamwork as well as our critical analysis skills as English literature students.
Well, for me, I like the process of making the website the most. It was quite challenging, but honestly, it was fun. I like how I can pour my own creativity and idea through making it, so I really enjoyed doing it.
And for me, the part that I like the most was the same as Chipa. I really enjoyed doing the literature analysis because sometimes we found hidden meanings, and I think that's fun.
Question number 2, what part or process or activity that I like the least and why? Well, for me, I think it will be doing the analysis part. I like critical thinking, so it was very challenging to do it, especially since I always felt burnt out whenever I had to do the analysis work. So I tend to procrastinate a lot.
And for me, the part that I liked the least was making the portfolio because I don't really have the skill to design that kind of stuff.
What I liked the least is probably finding and choosing the right literature for our theme, which is war. It was quite hard to find in the beginning, but definitely gets easier once time progresses.
Okay, so in the next question, in what ways making a group portfolio is challenging experience? I think for me, the most challenging part is the teamwork because I'm the person that prefers to work alone. So sometimes I feel like I'm afraid my work is not that good compared to my peers.
For me, the most challenging part is developing the website with many hands because sometimes our data gets overwritten as we edit at the same time. So sometimes it gets deleted and we have to do it again.
I think I go the same with City since we are like different people with different opinions. So maybe one thing that it's already good, but one thing maybe that it's rather lacked and not considered good enough.
So question 4 is, in what way making a group portfolio is rewarding or enriching experience for me? Well, it definitely helped with my creative and critical thinking throughout the development of our website for weeks. Not only do I get to learn how to make a website or edit a website, I can also analyze literature more critically now, especially from the feedbacks from our professors and seeing other groups progress.
For me, since this activity required us to do a lot of research, I feel like it enriched my knowledge about war and my understanding about the POV of people who suffer from it.
And for me, I think it's rewarding because I definitely learned something new from this project. I never knew e-portfolio before, let alone making it. But because of this project, I kind of understand how to make that.
What kind of skills that I found very useful for my personal or academic growth to prepare myself for the job market? For me, I think the skills of making the portfolio, I will have to learn more about making things like this with other websites. It will be fun, and I think the skills will be useful one in the job market.
And for me, definitely the analytical skills because we have done some analysis before, and it definitely requires some analytical skills. So I think it's gonna be useful in for the job market in the future.
For me, I think it's teamwork, communication, and critical thinking. In a work setting, we need to have great teamwork skills, and as English literature students, we need to have like a good knowledge or a sharp knowledge in analyzing anything literature-wise.
In what ways has your awareness, sensibility, and understanding about the topic or issue of war in literature grown through this project? Well, for me, I have become more sensitive to the various ways author has conveyed the physical, emotional, and psychological impacts of war. This project also has increased my empathy for those who are affected by the conflict and my appreciation for the power of literature to reflect these kind of things.
For me, this portfolio definitely required us to dig a bit deeper in the mental and consequences of war. And I feel like I am more aware of the war that surrounds our world today, and I can bravely voice my concerns with this website.
Well, I think for the most part, I began to understand different perspectives toward war, not only the perspective of the victims of war, but also the soldiers who had to experience and go through the well, they can be said that because the soldiers also can be counted as the victims too. Regardless, again, lots of understanding through this activity, and it also increased my empathy through it.
Okay, I think that's all for the reflection from group 12. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.